Hi everybody, Kim Wilson here. I have this week working on a project. So I have a project half done, PhD, using the gilded, I think it's gilded flowers, naturally gilded specialty designer series paper, which is one of the online exclusives. Anyhow, my project is half done, so PhD. So I'm taking a pause to show you how to mount stamps because I don't think I've showed you that before on a video. So I wanted a stamp set with some long sentiments. So the Happy Labels stamp set was just perfect for that. And so I've got, it comes in a bundle with this cool punch too, and I'll show you how to use that. So I've got almost all of them done. I like to keep the outside section of the rubber just to have placement for the stamps and to make sure I'm not losing any. And I kind of just tuck them in, not all the way in, but just kind of tuck them in so they're easy to get out. So I have a few left to do here, and I kind of pull them out and lay them all out in order, and then I lay my sheet out like this. And I know the instructions have you put the stamp onto the label here in here, but I can never see that right. I don't know if it's because I have bifocals or what. So this is just an easier way to line up stamps. So I've got this one started, and you just put the labels right on the block and then peel off that little section that's cut in half. So you do want to make sure that when you put your label on, the part that has that division in half is on top, and then you're just going to line it up. And then you can see, not only see the edges of the plastic, the cling, but you can also see the words and make sure everything's kind of straight like that. So now this stamp is already to stamp with, or I can just peel it off and put it in my stamp case where it belongs there. Okay, let me do a couple more. I've got two more left here. So this one is Love You and Miss You. So I've got it right side up there. We'll peel this one off, put it on the block, and you have to have good fingernails for this because you can't twist it like you can here. Although I guess you could before you take it off kind of tuck those up a little bit. Okay, so Love You and Miss You is going on the stamp, and I just kind of play with it till I get it lined up so I can see the edges and see that it's straight. Okay, that one can go in its spot, and then one left to do. Not sure what this one says. We'll see when we get it done. Okay, looks like it is You Are My Happy Place. All right, and if it's uneven like this, you can see that I've got it the right direction, or you can just check your words to make sure your words are lined up so you don't get your label on backwards. Okay, that looks good. Okay, that one's ready to stamp or to put in my case. Okay, so there's an easier, I think, way, less frustrating way to mount your stamps. And if you do happen to get this Happy Labels bundle, maybe you would like it in photopolymer. Well, it actually does come in photopolymer. So if you look in the mini catalog, it's on page 53, and there's a C there and a P there. So C is for cling, P is for photopolymer, and there are 5 stamp sets in this catalog that come in both, so you can choose which one you like. Now usually I do like the cling best, although probably if I had stopped to think about it with this one I would have picked photopolymer just because it's all sentiments. I think the cling has a little more detail and stamps a little nicer, but you can't beat the photopolymer for being able to line up your sentiments and get them straight. So just a quick word on that punch, because it's so tiny in the catalog, but it's really cool. So it has 2 different ends for your labels and 3 different sizes, although you can really fit anything that's in between. Anything less than an inch will go in there fine. So let me throw one in. I like to push it all the way in, and then I like to look on the back just to make sure that it's even, because sometimes it'll get a little twisted when you're putting it in. So here's one. This is the scallop edge. So it makes that really cool edge. And then let's look at the ticket edge here. And especially when it's a short piece like this, you want to make sure that it's straight in there. Oh, there we go. And there's the ticket end. So it makes the ticket, a ticket edge and a scallop edge. So really a cute little way to make your labels, and you can make them any length as well. And if you're making it really tiny length, you can just attach with some adhesive another piece, just to slide it in there to get it to get a small piece. Or like this, it's easy to do a larger piece and get a really fun label. Okay, hope that helps. Happy crafting, everybody. Oh, I should bring out my website there, KW Stamps, and hope you have a great week. Happy crafting.